How you been feeling about YP season 3? I listened to the tape and I really, really loved it, bro. I felt like you were doing some stuff that was like mad different on there.
Yeah. You know, it's just me expressing my usual sound to the world, man. You know, just putting out my little diary as I usually do, like every couple of years, like season 1 to 3. I
Yeah,
think I'm definitely still loading up for a fourth one, but yeah, this is just like some of my best work
yeah,
till
bro,
date.
that's sick. Had you been planning? Had you always been planning, like from the moment you released YP season 1, that you were just gonna follow up and do like loads of what's it called, like sequels to it, basically?
Um, I mean, well, considering the first YP season, the drop was just called YP season. It wasn't really YP season 1.
Yeah, yeah,
It
yeah.
was just like, yeah, you get me. It was just called YP season. But yeah, I mean, I definitely did think there was something there to just keep going for, you get me. So after
Yeah,
the
man.
first one, I mean, people kept asking for a second one. And yeah, man, just how it is.
Yeah, bro, that's sick. Cause like it's always nice. I feel like for fans when you've got that sort of like continuity with an artist. You know what I mean? Like when you can almost like you're tracking. You can track their progress as well, and they're sticking to like similar formulas. I think the first one that the main artist I can think of that comes at the top of my head is Meek Mill, and he did it really well. But yeah, I'm gonna stop talking now because Tommy's here, and Tommy's gonna be take the lead. But if you guys want me to come in the conversation again, just let me know.
No problem.
Hey guys, apologies. Sorry, we're just finishing up a meeting here, but great to be here. And PsychoYP, fantastic. Gosh, this is like a real honor to talk to you, man. I wanted to talk. You know, I'm really excited about your drop. I'm really excited about what we're doing. We're going to listen to some music. I don't know if you realize, but I do music. I'm a music producer, and I'm really interested in some of the way that you approach your writing process and really way you approach your recording process. So, you know, I'd like to throw out the first question, if that's okay. You know, like, you know, why
Yeah.
did what? Which is a really deep one. Okay, so be prepared. Why did you get into music in the first place?
I think growing up, I was around their music. There was always music playing around me in my yard. My mom always had music playing, so I feel like that's really what pushed me towards music. And then my sister, my brother also used to write raps and shit. So this is just me around their music, their people trying to make music. And yeah, I think that's what really just pushed me towards like this whole music thing.
And did you, you know, were you kind of like, were you performing like when you were younger, or did you actually do any singing, or did you learn an instrument in any way?
Yeah, I did learn a couple of instruments, but like that's just like some primary basic knowledge. Yeah, a couple of bands or whatever they call them in school. 'Cause I did school in England for a little bit, so I did learn how to play the guitar. Um, but yeah, apart from that, I think it was just more of my people around me that pushed me towards it, man.
Yeah, I hear you. I hear you. One thing before we carry on, I want to get everybody. You know, this is a great opportunity to ask PsychoYP some questions. You can by clicking the little button on the bottom there. You can on the right. You'll see like a little black box. You can retweet this room. So please retweet this room. Let's get some more people in here because it's great. To that we've got PsychoYP having a chat about everything and his life and his career and the NFT drop coming on TokenTraxx. So please, if you can retweet the room, but also if you want to ask us any questions, we can forward them on to Jay can come on and Jay, if you could keep an eye on that one, that'd be great. So yeah, please retweet the room, follow everybody as always, and let's carry on. So this is great because this is, you know, you said you did some like stuff at school and things like that. You know, you did a bit of music at school. I'm really really hot on pushing people to like get their kids into playing instruments or at least like getting into kind of music in any way because creativity is a great thing. You know, it's really good for the soul.
Yeah, 100%.
You know, so it'd be, I mean, what would you, if like, you know, if someone were like a young kid or something like that and they wanted to, you wanted to get them interested in music, what would you recommend doing?
I think getting the younger people to play instruments is probably one of the easiest things. I think all most kids like instruments at the end of the day. I mean, always grew up wanting a violin for some reason. I never got a chance to actually get one or play one, but I feel like yeah, instruments, getting kids involved with instruments is a very good way for them to just get into the music. Even if like it doesn't mean you're gonna be a producer or you're gonna play these instruments for life. I mean, you're still gonna have gain the knowledge you need to gain for some essential stuff in this business again.
Yeah, I totally agree. It's like I always say to people, if you wanted to like if you, let's say you loved cars, right? If you wanted to work on cars and you wanted, to learn some rudimentary knowledge about how to fix a car or how a car works, it helps you when you know what to buy, or what you know how to fix it, even if you want to work with it, even as a job you can do it. So having some like rudimental knowledge around music and like learning an instrument is a great way of doing that. You don't necessarily need to learn the dots, music notation, but you can get into learning just a bit about harmony and about rhythm and all those kinds of things, because there's a lot of apps that you can use on the phone. There's a lot of things like GarageBand and Ableton and Logic and all these programs that you can use. But actually having a bit of knowledge around an instrument like piano is a great one, I think, just to learn a bit of piano. It's great that you wanted to learn the violin. Do you still play the violin, or did you was that it?
Nah, I never really learned how to play. I just always wanted one because it looked cool. But I did learn how to play the guitar though. Yeah, I feel like the violin was just like the phase. I just went through. But yeah, I mean, I wish I did.
No, man, I hear you, and I listen. Guitar, whatever it is, even if you can strum a few chords, or you can just get a little notes out off the piano. The piano is always the easiest one, I think, because with guitar you have to harden up your fingers, and it takes a bit of time to get a note out of it. With the piano, of course, you just press keys, and it's like get an instant sound. So, let's move a little bit on. So, with where did you start, kind of getting into actually performing your own music and writing your own music?
I think this was more like secondary school, 2015 ish, where I literally started going studio for the first time, like a proper studio in Montreal.
You've got an angry driver there, haven't you?
Yeah, bro, I just have to warm up. But yeah, so like 2015, I feel like this is when I really just started going into studio properly. And I think after like a couple months of putting out music in secondary school, I was being called up for proms and stuff like that. So I mean, I think that's when it really just kicked off for me. Really, just like putting out all this music at that time and going to perform them at schools that like I was literally like in the same year as these people doing proms. So like I perform at my prom, then perform at some other school's prom, and then perform at some other school's prom, and then the year after that, schools kept calling me back. So yeah, man, that's just really it.
Yeah, I hear you. I hear you. And I suppose, when you're getting up on stage and you're like, in front of your friends and stuff like that, it's one thing. But getting up in front of like people you don't know and actually performing, how many gigs have you done now, do you think, in total? Just to kind of get people understanding what the kind of a work rate you have to put in.
Nah, I'm not really sure how many gigs I've done so far. If that's what you asked, because I really do be performing a lot, like out and live. Um, I'm performing every other week at an event or the other, and I'm on tour right now. So I've got different unis lined up um, for shows. So I'm literally always working. I'm literally always on the road. I'm on the road right now. I just landed in Abuja. So yeah.
That's wicked, man. And where are you playing tonight? Sorry, I didn't quite catch it.
No, I just came back. I just landed from Lagos. I just landed in Abuja. I don't have no shows today, but I do have one in a couple days at a university. So yeah.
And people can go to your website and get tickets for that, right?
Yes, more of the schools that I'm going to perform at, they know how they handle their ticket sales and whatever. So it's more of a in within the school type of piece. So there's gonna be tickets being sold to students in the school. I don't really think there's gonna be tickets for people outside of the school just because of safety reasons or whatnot, or just keeping everything limited to the people in the school. Don't want to bring too many people from outside inside and whatnot. But yeah, it's just like all these tickets are being sold in schools. So once the announcement goes up for the uni, there's definitely going to be a way for people to get tickets up till the day of the show.
That's amazing. That's really, really, really. That is really, really, really cool. I'm going to pass on to Jay. Jay, do you want to come on and tell? And then we can play some music after that. Do you want to come on and just explain a little bit about the drop and what people need to do in order to be eligible and stuff like that? Yeah.
Yeah, so basically the idea with the drop was that last week we released 2 passports, and those passports basically get you access into the journey. So the whole project is ABJ to Heathrow, and obviously YP can tell you a little bit about why it's ABJ to Heathrow. But we've got the passports came out last week, and those give you sort of access to the journey. Those are like, obviously you need your passport if you're going to go on a journey. So you're joining YP on his journey. So those 2 passports give you access. I think they're only $1. And then tomorrow we've got basically the first 4 tracks of the EP. So that's exclusive, unreleased music with some really cool features on there. That basically the more you we have a tiered utility. So if you go on TokenTraxx's Instagram or on our Twitter, you could see all of the utility that is given. So basically, the more visas that you own, you have to own a passport first, but the more visas that you own gets you higher levels of access into YP's special world. So you get to, maybe some meet and greets, it's all sort of tiered and you can see it all on there. But yeah, so there's I would definitely say, for me, I'm definitely getting one just because I want to have some of that music on my phone. There's only 50 copies available of each song. So if you don't get it early, you might miss out on being able to hear some of these songs. And I think there's a song with Laycon on there that's been like very, very highly anticipated. So that's definitely the one I'm going to get for sure.
That's amazing. And you can, for those that are new to all of this, you can check out the Jumbotron tweet, the pinned tweet at the top here. How many visas do you want in your passport? Click on that, and that'll give you some insight into how to do it. You can go over to TokenTraxx, TokenTraxx.com, TokenTraxx.com, and you can pick up your passport and pick up the visas. Are the visas available, right? They're available tonight from 5 p.m. No,
they're available tomorrow. From tomorrow.
Tomorrow. Yeah. Okay, yeah. Sorry, I'm just confused. That's amazing. Let's get to some music, man. PsychoYP, what would you like us to play first of these tracks that are going to be exclusively coming out?
I think the Laycon feature. I think people have been waiting for that for the longest now, so I think it's only fair we start off with that one.
What's that one?
Crazy.
What's that one called? Is it Crazy?
Yeah, Crazy.
Yeah.
Sick. Okay, let's listen to Crazy then. I'm hoping this is going to play. Let's hope it can play. Here we go.
ABJ was crazy. I come from a place where age in the end.
Okay, if your team G fails after launch, go to the standby team, and it will not affect your boost count.
Yo, I'm from ABJ was crazy. I come from a place where I go on stage and the man don't pay me. Niggas get lit and wavy. So I don't really talk too much when I'm chilling on road. Doing them diligent flow. Me and my bros millionaires on the low. You know what the truth is. ABJ was crazy. I come from a place where I go on stage and the man didn't pay me. Niggas get lit and wavy. So I don't really talk too much when I'm chilling on road. Doing them diligent flow. Me and my bros millionaires on the low. You know what the truth is. Underneath ruthless, I been running up stupid. I been running from Cupid. Cause I ain't really into that shit. Man make money and he double that quick. Man get banned that he go hit a lick. Man get banged he be talking this shit. Cause you ain't really into that smoke. Man get smoked like cigarette smoke. Man get burned like cinnamon toast. You already know how it goes cause it's big YP on this shit. I don't really know what it is. And I'm chillin' with my bro when he always talking business. Y'all already know what it is. Yo, I'm from ABJ was crazy. I come from a place where I go on stage and the man didn't pay me. Niggas get lit and wavy. So I don't really talk too much when I'm chillin' on road. Doing them diligent flow.
Scunny, sir.
But you know what the truth
I'm from
is.
Last Giddy was crazy.
I come from a place, if you won't get paid, then you guys work steady. Niggas get lit and wavy. Late nights and early mornings, mock your fave and I mock your show and I still get paid. Slept on me, now you can't get laid. Pussy like Weasley, can't got mazed. Pussy you light you up and got dazed. Me, I got billionaires, I got verified. I got madmen who got terrified. I got crazy on a psycho team. 10 game nice on a biro team. You know me, I got chance, so I move with the sun and the moon on a starboy team. Love and light on a pyro team. Dressed all white on a hypo team. Me, I come first on a Taiwo team. Some waste man teen on a bad man team. Me, I never talk too much, so I go mute. I am Groot, I am Groot. Shut up, man, I'm a bad youth. I am Groot, I am Groot. Yo, I'm from ABJ, was crazy. I come from a place where I go on stage and the man didn't pay me. Niggas get lit and wavy. So I don't really talk too much when I'm dealing on road. Doing them diligent flow. Yeah, my bro millionaires on the low. You know what the truth I'm from last DD was crazy. I come from a place, if you won't get paid, then you guys work steady. Niggas get lit and wavy. Late nights and early mornings. Everything we do is daily. Scunny, sir. You know what the truth is.
That is sick. I love that groove, man. That beat is amazing. Who did you do the beat with? Who did you do that?
It's a producer in Lagos called Titanium. He did the beat in Lagos. So yeah, I think that's one of the ones I recorded in Lagos, partially. Yeah.
That is a sick beat, man, and the fucking excuse my French, sorry, swearing here. I'm just because I'm psyched about it. It's like it's such a cool track. I love it. I'm definitely picking that up tomorrow because I love collecting NFTs. I love collecting music, but I always collect things that I like. You know, I gotta like the music because that's the whole point about it. You're supporting the artists directly through NFT sales, and that's the really cool thing about it. You'll know that money is going directly to the artist. It's not going to a platform like Spotify, you know, or it's not going to a major label. It's not going to any of those kinds of things. You know, it's going directly to the artist, and it's your connection with that artist. That's the beauty of buying and supporting artists through NFTs. So it's really, really cool. Let's talk a little bit about that crazy track then. So you said it had a collab on it. Who's the artist you said it had a collab?
Yeah, Lekon. He's Big Brother winner from a couple years ago. So we did this together and we linked up in Lagos the first time. And yeah, so I've had this for a while. We performed at my show in Lagos December last year. And there was a video that came out on Twitter and everyone was just asking for the song. So I know there's a lot of people that are going to be happy that this particular record is going to be out at midnight.
Yeah, and remember, there's only going to be 25 of these, Jay. Is that right? 25?
No, there's 50 of each track.
Right, so there's only 50 of these tracks, right? There's only 50 of each tracks. So you know you've got to just get in there quick because these are going to go. So this track was. How did you kind of get him to come on to collab with this? Because it's like, you know, that's quite a big coup, right? The two of you together on that track, that's big. That's a big deal.
Yeah, I mean, we always were talking about linking up because I was in England when we started talking at first online, and when I got back to Lagos, I think we really tried to make the session work. So I know I was in an apartment somewhere, and he pulled up with his producer and the whole studio and everything, and yeah, we just sat down and ran it through. I think he changed his verse a couple of weeks later, but I know we had the whole song ready that day when we sat down, locked in, we made everything crazy, man.
Yeah, the voices go well together, man. That is one of the things. They flow really, really nicely together. What's your songwriting process? Is it like you come up with like a title or a couple of lyrics or something like that, or do you just wait for a track to come through, or do you make the tracks yourself? What's your sort of process?
It's more time. I just listen to the beat and I just record. I just hop on it, bro. I don't usually try and sit down and write a song now because I know I'm either gonna just get carried away or I'm just gonna get bored or like my phone could distract me. I get very distracted by like apps and stuff, like random messages. So I know I just like when I want to record, I just sit down, listen to the beat, plug in headphones, and just record it straight. I don't even waste time writing it. I just go into it straight off the top, man.
You know what's a really great way of like getting you started on stuff, right? Is if you can get a title. And look, one of the places that I always tell people to go and look for titles is in like the tabloid newspapers. You know, in the UK we have like the Sun and the Daily Mirror, the Daily Star, and those newspapers, they're always got really interesting like little couplets, little lines, little sentences or something like that. And you literally go through, you can find, honestly, if you go and buy one of those newspapers, you'll find about 4 or 5 different song titles, potential song titles. And you keep like a store of them in your phone, in your notes, just keep a store of them. And then when you've got a track in front of you, you've got like a beat in front of you, you're thinking, what am I going to talk about? What am I going to talk about? Just go to that list and you'll just go, oh, bang, and then it's off. You'll see like a title and it will just throw you into it. And you might not end up with that title, but it's a starting point. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, 100%. That's how it is for me most times. I just start off with what's on my mind, and I just wait for the journey and find out where it's gonna end up. You get me? So more time is just creating from scratch and trying to hear out what the final product is gonna sound like.
Yeah, I agree, and it's a really great. You're always looking for places to start. You might not end up with those kind of ideas. You might end up somewhere else, but you've just got to have a place to start. Should we have another track? What track would you like to play next?
I think Lebanon. Yeah, one of my favorites.
Yeah, Lebanon 6. Let me play this. Okay, here we go. I'm setting this up here. Let's see if this works out. Here we go.
AOM Productions.
YP. I don't even know what's going on. Team from Lebanon is trying to pull on my hair. Don't know what's the reason, I swear. There's a lot to reason I hear. Shit's going mad. Every day food in a different camp. Every day move like a different lad. I don't even know why that boy there too much. It's a lifestyle that I chose when I pull up on the road, drive by like an old school bus. It's a lifestyle that I chose. Pay you go. Everybody know it's a damn shame how that boy keep winning. Somebody sliding the women. Somebody bring all the Hennessy I got in that back right now. And I ain't even kidding. And all my life, man, I ain't even joking. No jokes, I ain't even joking. Online following, posting. Yeah, you just get lost in the ocean. I don't even know what's going on. Team from Lebanon ain't trying to sip on my potion. Yeah, she get lost in the ocean. I'm just rolling up smoking, nigga. I don't even know what's going on. Team from Lebanon ain't trying to pull on my hair. Don't know what's the reason, I swear. There's a lot to reason I hear. Shit's going mad. Every day food in a different camp. Every day move like a different lad. I don't even know why that boy there too much. I don't even know what's going on. Team from Lebanon ain't trying to pull on my hair. Don't know what's the reason, I swear. There's a lot to reason I hear. Shit's going mad. Every day food in a different cap. Every day move like a different lad. I don't even know why that boy there.
It's a nigga back a block. Oh, talk enough, but you're not tough. Shots in your head like a done. Oh, feeling like Johnny Mark. Give us some what you want. More fly, let man on to London. When you touch, but I run. When the team never stop. I'm a long team, bust my head. Smile in my face when you cross my head. I'm a touch street, know them dead. I got money on your head. My city got street cred. We don't parley with no bags. Over you, over the set rents. My son live with them back friends. Thank you. Kill the don't feel me partially. In the clubhouse, smoking like black, sipping in Charlie. Party lockdown, you know we don't care about no 5-0. In the uptown, cut him locking, ink him like bad.
I don't even know what's going on. Team from Lebanon ain't trying to pull on my hair. Don't know what's the reason, I swear. There's a lot to reason I hear. Shit's going mad. Every day food in a different cap. Every day move like a different lad. I don't even know why that boy there.
Thank you. Kill the don't feel me partially. In the clubhouse, smoking like black, sipping in Charlie.
Every day food in a different cap.
Oh man, that was wicked. That's another wicked beat. And you've got a collab on that, right?
Yeah, Kid, I've got Kid Good on that.
That is a sick tune, man. And just remember, guys, you know, in order to get a chance to get these, you have to go over to TokenTraxx website and get the passport, because, you know, if you want to go anywhere, you've got to get the passport. So get the passport and for a chance to mint these tomorrow. Now, if you're new to crypto, we put a few things up the top there on the Jumbotron for you to check. And that there's a tweet that says you can spin this along if you're not sure about it, not been in Twitter Spaces before. You can spin this along to see different messages up the top there. And there's a message saying, no crypto, no problem. Here's a detailed step-by-step guide on how to get the PsychoYP passport. So, you know, if you don't have any crypto, don't worry. You can get it with your credit card. It's, you know, we're all set up for all that. So don't worry. And, you know, there's the details there. There's also the first tweet and the one that I shared, which is the space that we're in now. If you want to have any questions for PsychoYP, please retweet that tweet, the one that says, you know, it's in the black box PsychoYP, the one that says that it's the space. Just retweet that with a question and we can throw that out to PsychoYP. We'd love you to be retweeting that room anyway, but we'd love it if you added a question, because then we can get PsychoYP asking. And I'm sure there's loads of you that might have got questions about upcoming gigs and upcoming releases, and of course any more questions that you've got about this TokenTraxx drop that we're doing. And if you're not quite sure, please just reach out. We're here. This is what we do. This is how we get people engaged. This is very, very exciting, the Web3 space. It's the future of music. It's the future of IP. It's the future of how we will engage together. And just think, you know, if you pick this PsychoYP one up, you know, this could be the first one that you get, and this could be your first one on the journey. When you look back in like 5 years' time, you go, yeah, the first thing I ever bought was that PsychoYP track, and it's slamming. It's still slamming now. You know, and that's great. And, you know, that's the point. That's the whole point about this, is to engage and support artists early on, but also to support yourself, because you never know with these NFTs, you never know what value they'll become in future. They could, you know, these early stage, because we're doing things now, this is so early on, anything that comes out as an NFT now is going to have some degree of value to it, if you think about it, because it's going to be one of the first. So get in there, get involved, get part of this amazing journey that we're all on over here in Web3. We're having a great time. We're having massive parties left, right, and center. Jay, anything you want to add to that about how to help people get to one of the PsychoYP drops?
No, I think that's pretty much it. Yeah, just make sure that you follow the site. It's all super easy, and ultimately, like, we've got a really team that's really ready to just help. You know what I mean? So if you've got any questions and you're struggling, because I know a lot of people are going to want to get on board for this journey. So if you've got any questions, please just like send a DM to TokenTraxx and we can help you. Okay.
Amazing. Let's come back, PsychoYP. Let's get some more info out of you about how you get your writing process together. So this track that we just played, the Lebanon track. Lebanon obviously is a place in the Middle East. Interesting title. Is there any particular connection you've got, or was that just a word that just seemed to sound like it made it, you know, you wanted to do something around it?
Yeah, I mean, it just sounded a bit lit to me at the time. The beat reminded me of like a place like Lebanon, so I think I just started rapping about Lebanon. But yeah, I recorded this in Birmingham, I think. And it's one of my favorite songs. It should have been on season 3, but I think I just kept it aside for just to make this NFT project a little bit more special. So yeah, this is one of the tracks that definitely was actually meant to be on YP season 3, but we took it off just to leave it on this project for you guys. You get me?
Well, we're honoured, man. We are truly honoured to have it, because it's a sick beat, and I know what you mean about that. It's got that kind of sort of almost Middle Eastern vibe, isn't it? Like the way that yeah. I'm loving that. You see, this cross-pollination, this cross-fertilization of musical concepts. This is right up my street, because I'm a firm believer in mixing up styles. And then when you mix up styles, you create something new. There's some fantastic things out there like Splice and Logic. For those that don't know, those people that want to make music, Logic is the music software that comes with all Macs or GarageBand as well. And there are loads of loops. And I really always recommend to people, go and check out these loops. Go and try things out. There's loads of like Asian loops and Middle Eastern loops and all kinds of things in there. You know, get them, mess around with them, chop them up a bit. You know, don't be scared to like kind of go for it. Let's get some more music out there. Which one should we play next?
We could play Extra Extra.
Yeah, Extra Extra. That's a tune. Okay, here we go. Coming up right now.
Mommy. Yeah, look, listen, honestly, it's some shit, it just bothers me. Yeah, it's hard to see how the gang go partially. I come from a place where they love to appreciate them niggas that ain't hard as me. And I'm coming like smoke. So once and I'm stuck in your lungs and your arteries. So one time for the G, now bet the basic, yeah. Been in the room beside the basement, extra saucy, extra vacant, yeah. How about a coupe, this shit amazing. Touchdown, we're in the room, this shit is blazing. Bust down, all of my crew is in the basement. Bet the basics, bet the. I don't know who's in the pen, yeah, but I know I'm too illigent, yeah. I just made moves in the den, high life cruising again. I ain't about losing again, but little niggas zimmer. Who's got the keys to the bimmer? Who's got the keys to a wood show? Cause I was robbed last year, one day surely for the sinner. Come with a call, I surely deliver. To your door, then gone with your liver. When a boy, this one with a river. And I still come back on a reboating. Right now, chilling on a jet ski waves. My brother, I'm kinda on a sneak boating. Yeah, I ain't even seen, but I'm seeing my ting. I still got a bill of my ting. One time for the G, now bet the basic, yeah. Been in the room beside the basement, extra saucy, extra vacant, yeah. How about a coupe, this shit amazing. Touchdown, we're in the room, this shit is blazing. Bust down, all of my crew is in the basement. Bet the basics, bet the basics, yeah. Been in the room beside the basement, extra saucy, extra vacant, yeah. How about a coupe, this shit amazing. Touchdown, we're in the room, this shit is blazing. Bust down, all of my crew is in the basement. Bet the basics, bet the.
Oh man, that is a tune. Let's give another round of applause for that one. Another round of applause. I think that, you know, all three of these tunes are absolutely slamming, and I know the fourth, and that is also slamming. I mean, I cannot believe that these are going to be coming out on TokenTraxx tomorrow. We are so privileged, and I tell you what I'm going to do. This is what I'm going to do. I am going to give one copy of each one of these songs away to 4 different people. So each one of these, 4 different people in this space tonight are going to get a copy of this track, of one of these tracks, right?
That's lit.
Let's do it, right? So all you have to do, okay, we got nearly 50 people in this room. You got to retweet the tweet at the top, the one that says about the space is PsychoYP ABG. You got to retweet that tweet. You got to retweet the tweet as well that's at the top there, the one that says 1 of 4, how many visas do you want in your passport? You have to retweet both of those tweets, right? And we will see that you've retweeted them. And you have to follow TokenTraxx and you have to follow PsychoYP. If you follow PsychoYP and TokenTraxx and retweet those 2 tweets, you will go into a draw. And tonight we will in roughly 20 minutes at the end of this space, we will announce the 4 winners. But you've got to retweet, otherwise you won't get a chance to win. So get your tweets going, kids. Right, this is you know what I'm saying? We got to do that. Tell me a little bit about Extra Extra. I love this tune. The way that you repeating stuff and that, it's so wicked.
I mean, I felt like this track is one of them back-to-back type of tracks for me. I feel like once I heard the beat, I just got that. I got into that Drake vibe, and I feel like that's just what I went through from the beginning of the track to the end of the track. I was just trying to be on some serious rap beat. and yeah, I think it came out pretty good. The long intro, but it's one of my favorites.
Yeah, it is. It's got a lovely bounce to it, man. It's me and I'm sitting here next to my brother Tim here, and we just looked at each other when the track was on, and we were just like just bouncing our heads listening to this tune. It's just sick. So yeah, tell me a little bit more about who did you do this track with? I love the fact you recorded the last one in Birmingham. Is this another one of these Birmingham tracks, or is this a different vibe?
No, this was definitely Birmingham as well. So I was out in Birmingham making a whole lot of music at a point. So that's where most of all these songs came from. But yeah, this is definitely a Birmingham vibe. I was with a couple of my guys, and yeah, just came up with the vibe. I heard the beat from YouTube, so this wasn't really like a produced beat from one of my people. It was just like something I found online, and I was like, yeah, this is it. I go hard on this, and reached out to the producer when I was done recording. And he liked it. I liked it. So yeah, we just said it's a go, man, 100%.
Do people you have relationships with producers, obviously, that you work with regularly, and do they just send you like beats and you just go nah, oh, that one's great? Is that how it works for you?
Yeah, to be honest, most times they send me bare beats and I just like pick.
And do you take like beats from elsewhere? I mean, can anybody send you a beat?
Yeah, anyone could send me a beat. I get beats like almost every day in my email, so yeah, anyone could send me a beat. But I tend to use my people's beats more often, but still the same thing. Still send me beats is cool.
And shout out to Birmingham, man. Where is this? Is this Birmingham in the UK?
Yeah, Birmingham, UK.
This is sick. So shout out to Birmingham. It's obviously got some vibes going on for you there. Is it the food? What is it? Is it the ball ring?
No, my boys used to live up there. Yeah, ball ring too as well. But my boys used to live up there. So I was just like basically leaving money and just going to chill with them in Birmingham.
That's wicked. Shout out to Birmingham and everybody from Birmingham. It's not the most glamorous of cities, but it's producing some sick beats, I've got to say. Let's play the last track. And I just want to remind everyone, if you want a chance to win one of these tracks, you have to retweet that. Tweet at the top. The PsychoYP, the TokenTraxx, one from TokenTraxx, one, they're both from TokenTraxx, the one about this room and the one that says, how many visas do you want? You have to retweet that and you have to follow TokenTraxx and PsychoYP, and then you will be in for the chance to win one of these tracks tomorrow, right? When they mint. And if you're interested, come on, you got to get out there. You've got to get the passport though. So you have to have the passport first. So go and get the passport. If you're not sure how to do that, go and look at the tweet at the top, the one that I said, how many visas do you have in your passport? That will show you the information. Go to tokentraxx.com, TokenTraxx.com, and you will go to the marketplace and you will find there is PsychoYP. There's also tons of other really interesting projects and other things in there as well that loads of different tracks and different artists and things like that. So, definitely go and check out. Hang on a sec. What? For each one? Really? For each one of the winners? Oh my word. Check this out. So I have just been passed hot news here. Hang on. We need some hot news. We need like a hot news thing. Hang on. Where is it? Where's the hot news? Hang on. Where's the hot news? Is it that one? No, that's not hot news, is it? Hang on. Here we go. Someone's on the telephone. It's Tim, our CEO at TokenTraxx. He's just told me that if you are one of the winners of this tonight, you are also going to get 200 TraxX tokens. 200 TraxX tokens, which at the moment has a value. What's that value? Around about $25 I think that's at the moment. So 200 TraxX tokens as well as part of. So you're going to get a PsychoYP track and you're going to get 200 TraxX tokens. My God, this is insane. What are we doing? We might as well just give you the keys to the office and come and take over. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, but you won't get that unless you retweet the room, you go and follow TokenTraxx, you go and follow PsychoYP. You do need to retweet the room and retweet the tracks. The TokenTraxx tweet at the top, 1 of 4. Let's come back to a little bit more music. So we have the last track. This is a This is to Heathrow. It's just got to Heathrow. I'm not entirely sure if that's the way it's called, but it's called ABJ to Heathrow. Here we go.
Yeah, ABJ to Heathrow, keep it on that D-Lo. I just want that reload, she just want that defroze. Yeah, trap like me go, and that drip from Nigo. And I pack a kilo, now she ain't letting me go. So ABJ to Heathrow, keep it on that D-Lo. I just want that reload, she just want that defroze. Yeah, trap like me go, and that drip from Nigo. And I pack a kilo, now she ain't letting me go. So look, yeah, I'm getting paid today, I'm getting money in amazing ways. She got amazing taste, she got a blazing face. The niggas they say they poppin' online and they on a day-to-day. Might be just paid away, serving the meal, saying the grace. I just went home with a bust down chain. Mama couldn't even say a thing. Bag was saying Celine. On the IG, I hop out the beam, hop on stage, clean. Niggas they try to fiend. I don't even know what that means. I just pop a lean. Shawty get top and lean. They didn't even know them coming to see it like ice cream. Yeah, never been know what I'm told. See the plug flip out on the phone. And the bitch be tryna get down. Get money alone, and that shit gon' blow. ABJ to Heathrow, keep that on that D-Lo. I just want that reload, she just want that defroze. Yeah, trap like me go, and that drip from Nigo. And I pack a kilo, now she ain't letting me go. So ABJ to Heathrow, keep it on that D-Lo. I just want that reload, she just want that defroze. Yeah, trap like me go, and that drip from Nigo. And I pack a kilo, now she ain't letting me go. So look.
Oh yeah. That is another tune. I mean, these are all four slamming tunes. I'm going to need to get all of these four. No problem. That needs more applause. That is another one that needs more applause. Amazing work. Can you tell us a little bit about the background on this one?
This one was produced by one of my producers on season 3. Someone that I grew up with, like started making music with. I have this group chat with like 13 producers or 12 producers or so. So like we've just all been making music for a very long time. So this is from one of my best producers. So yeah, this song is literally like the highlight song for the whole NFT project because it's just more about my life. I mean, at the time I was traveling a lot. I was literally going from ABJ to Heathrow back so many times. That like I literally that was literally my whole focus point during the whole recording of this song. So yeah, I mean, I feel like it just gives you a little insight on my life and what I do and what I go through and how I live in there. So yeah.
Did they know you at Heathrow? Did they like, oh hi, it's Psycho? Does that mean?
They don't know me at Heathrow, but I do be at Heathrow way too often.
And you know all the good places. Where would you recommend to eat at Heathrow? Because I'm going through Heathrow a lot as well, and I'm always looking for.
To be very honest with you, I haven't really eaten at the airport. I don't like airport food or plane food, so I don't really eat there unless it's like one of the breakfast places at Heathrow. Then yeah, I mean the breakfast is pretty cool, but I don't really be eating that much at airports. Most times I'm late, to be honest, so I'm trying to make the flight. So yeah.
Yeah, I know. I'd like now, ever since COVID, I'm like 3 hours. I don't care what I'm doing. I'm getting to the airport 3 hours early. I don't, even if I have to get up super early, I'm getting to the airport early because you just never know. Like now, and I agree with you about airport food and plane food. It's overpriced and it's rubbish. I don't know if you heard, but not only are we going to give away, to 4 lucky people, one of each one of your tracks that you have available, but we're also including 200 tracks tokens in that as well. So the winners will get not only one of your amazing digital collectibles, but they will also get 200 tracks as well. So what do you think about that?
Yeah, that's sick. I mean, everyone should really be out here really trying to get that right now because I don't know anyone in Nigeria that's really got coins and got TokenTraxx coins right now. So I'm really.
We lost you again,
It should
bro.
be a really cool
I think
experience getting to know how the whole platform works and know how to use the coin. I feel like a lot of people gain more knowledge about the NFT community just from literally owning these coins. So yeah.
Yeah, that's a really good point, and thanks for bringing it up. For people that don't quite understand this concept, so the point about TokenTraxx is we are a Web3, like Web3 is things like blockchain and tokenology and crypto and NFTs. We are a Web3 company that provides solutions for the music industry. I've been in the music industry for over 30 years. As a music producer, I've worked with people like Kanye West and Jay-Z and Beyonce and all kinds of incredible artists. But I was really, really keen to try and readdress the balance, because the independent sector in music is struggling, particularly since COVID. It's getting harder and harder to make any money. So I see the opportunities here in Web3 to build really interesting tools that artists like PsychoYP can use to create really, really interesting connections to artists and to fan bases, to your community, and that is what is really, really exciting about these NFTs. Will be an ongoing connection with PsychoYP. You are, again, by purchasing one of these NFTs, you will become part of his NFT community, his digital collectible community, and that is going to grow and grow and grow. And you're going to be right there at the beginning of it, and that's going to mean something. And because it's all on the blockchain, because everybody can see that, people not only can see that you have that kind of privilege of being there and your engagement was right there at the beginning, but also PsychoYP can see it as well. So he's going to be rewarding you on and on and on going forward with this, and it's going to be so exciting, this journey that you're going to go on. So don't forget, you need the passport to get these NFTs. So you need to get out there, get down to TokenTraxx, TokenTraxx, and you get on TokenTraxx and just follow the links at the top there. Go to our marketplace and pick up one of PsychoYP's passports, because you ain't going to get a chance to get these tracks. And as I said, retweet the room. We got about 10 minutes, just under 10 minutes left before we will be picking the winner. Retweet the room, and also retweet the link, the tweet at the top there that says 1 out of 4. How many visas do you want in your passport? Retweet that, follow TokenTraxx Twitter, and follow PsychoYP Twitter, and you will get a chance to win that, and not only win one of the tracks, but $200. I mean, this is insane. We must be going crazy. Let's carry on. PsychoYP, what have you got coming up over the next couple of weeks? What's happening? Oh no! Oh, yeah.
Over the next couple of weeks, I mean, I'm just trying to get a whole lot of like new fans involved in this whole NFT thing, trying to see how it's gonna play out, because I ain't really seen anything like this from Nice before. So having this as the first one is just crazy, man. So I want to see how everyone just rolls along with it. I want to see how people start putting out their own music on NFT platforms and whatnot. And yeah, man, just start something new, something fresh.
Yeah, and if you're interested, if you're an artist out there and you're interested in putting some music out on TokenTraxx, please do contact us. We have a contact email, which is talent@TokenTraxx. You can send that through. And is Jay still here? Is he still? No, he had to drop because I think he's got a family thing that he had to do. But there is, reach out to Jay as well, who was on this space. You can also reach out to me in my DMs. My DMs are open. And please reach out to me, and we will find a way to, if we got the space, we'll put you on there. So, as I said, go to the TokenTraxx website. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just actually tweet like this from the TokenTraxx Twitter account. Give me a second. I'm gonna tweet from the TokenTraxx Twitter account where the link that you need to go to get straight to PsychoYP's page. There you go. I just tweeted it now from the TokenTraxx account. Is it from the TokenTraxx account? Oh, hang on a minute. Oh, someone's calling. Hang on, one second. That's not a sound effect. That's actually Tim's phone going. So yeah, there you go. It should be from the. There you go. That's it. Yeah, tweet should be from the. So go straight there. Yep. There you go. So go to that link, and you can go straight in there. You've got to pick up the passport in order to get it. I can't say too many times. You have to pick up the passport. And guess what a passport does? It opens doors. It gets you on journeys. It takes you to places. So you never know what's going to be coming going forward in this passport. You know, it's going to be an exciting thing. And this is the whole point about digital collectibles. They have connectivity. They aren't just one solo thing on their own, like a piece of vinyl or a track that you hear. Everything connects up and everything works together. So, you know, just be aware of that this is the start of that journey. This is what a passport is all about. I'm looking forward to seeing how we get on. PsychoYP, what else have we got coming up for you? You got some new music? You got an album dropping at some point?
Yeah, I've got an album coming out at some point next year. Definitely some more NFT music. People that do participate in this release are definitely gonna get a whole lot of stuff from me, a whole lot of content, merch, unreleased previews and whatnot. But yeah, anyone that's really got these is gonna really have a full view of my career, man. So I think if you really are trying to support the boy, you should tap in real quick.
Yes, mate. I hear you. You know, support PsychoYP, support independent artists. This is the whole point. And this is such an amazing, vibrant scene coming out of many different countries in Africa. So much great music coming out of, you know, but particularly Nigeria. Amazing stuff all coming out of that area. It's really influential now. I mean, you know, so much of the UK charts, you can hear that African influence coming through. You know, it's because people really love it. It's infectious. The beats are great. The raps are great. It's something really powerful. And it's nice to see a bit of variation as well coming. And also, you know, you're seeing it a lot. Have you got any more, PsychoYP, have you got any more collabs in the pipeline or that you can tell us about? Obviously, you know, can't give too much away, but also, you know, any collabs with any more artists over here in the UK?
Yeah, there's a couple collabs going on, just lingering out there, but I don't really try to give anything away yet before it's time, because most of the time, most of the people don't really like the fact that they haven't said anything about these features, and the feature artist goes and says some stuff about it. So just not to make anybody mad, I don't say too much, but I've been working, so yeah, just know there's a whole lot of collabs ready to come out, and I'm just waiting on them to come out.
That's amazing, mate. I'm really looking forward to this. Well, look, we're going to wind this space down. I'm going to say a massive thank you to you for taking the time out. I know you're super busy, but coming and taking the time out. But most importantly, for giving us the opportunity to do these drops with you, because not only is it super exciting to have an artist of your caliber on TokenTraxx, but also all 4 tracks musically are absolutely slamming. They are such cool tracks, and each one is like subtly different in its own way. I'm so looking forward to the album when it comes next year. It's going to be absolutely smashing it, mate.
Appreciate. Thank you. I mean, you guys as well for bringing this concept to me in the first place when I was in London, and seeing how far we've reached now is it's crazy, man. So yeah, appreciate you guys for everything.
And it's the first on your journey, mate. You know, plenty more to come, I'm sure.
There's so much more to come, man. This is literally the first step, and it's already looking good. So yeah.
Amazing. Okay, so, and that's what we like to do over at TokenTraxx. You know, we appreciate this is a new space for artists, a new space for fans. You know, this is incredible when you see it done properly by artists who've been doing it for like over a year now, like people like Violetta and Josh Savage and Nifty Sax, and these are really interesting artists. If you're interested in this space and please come and you know, follow TokenTraxx, but also in Tommy D, my personal link tree is a thing called a Koji link. Go and check that out. There's loads of information about NFTs in there. There's an NFT resource as well that you can check out. Loads of different like links to all different kinds of stuff. This is a really exciting space. It's brilliant for music. Music's gonna absolutely explode over the next couple of years in this space. So if you pick one of these PsychoYP NFTs, digital collectibles up, you know, you're going to be right there at the beginning. But not just that, go and check out other things that we're doing on TokenTraxx. There's some other amazing music on there. And also, go and check out some of the other platforms out there, OpenSea and Sound XYZ, and there's some really great Yoshi Drops. There's great platforms out there doing really, really cool things with music NFTs. So please support this space. It's really, really cool. But most importantly, support artists, because artists are struggling. You would not believe. It's not as easy as you think. We're not all Drake. We're not all.
100%, but we're going for a lot. So yeah, man, just keep supporting in any way you can. It literally takes nothing, bro. So yeah, just try to support. Yeah, man, let's keep giving you crazy content. And my project is out right now, so anyone wants to go stream YP Season 3, get your passports at midnight, get all the songs, bro. Just be active on my P. Let's make history, man.
Yes, my brother. Let's make history. Right. Let's announce some winners. So, those people that retweeted the room and followed TokenTraxx and PsychoYP, and also retweeted the one about the passport. I've got a list here, and I'm going to pick out 4. I think we might need to get some sound effects ready. Okay, so the first person who has won the first track, and they will be random, these tracks. You will get whatever track you get, but you will get a PsychoYP track, exclusive, 1 of 50, only 50 of each one of the tracks. You will get it before anybody else. And the first person is Crypto99. Crypto99, are you there, Crypto99? Give us a heart if you're in the room. Are you still in the? Yes, you're still in the room. Quick, give us a heart. Give us a couple of hearts. Crypto99. You are the first winner of this, of the one of the tracks. And then the second person that is won is, I'm skimming down. I'm going to pick one out. Random. Okay. Top Boy. Is Top Boy still in the room? Let's check and see if Top Boy is still in the room. Is Top Boy in the room? Oh, I can't see him. Hang on a minute. Top Boy might have left. Is he there?
I see him.
Is he sitting? Oh, okay, cool. Why can't I see him? Oh, okay, Top Boy, you need to DM the TokenTraxx, Twitter feed, and also Crypto99. Okay, the third winner. I didn't give you. I didn't give the bloody. There you go. Got to do that. Okay, the next one is. Let's see. Okay, next one is. Okay, it's at Kessler01. At Kessler01, are you in the room? At Kessler01, are you there? At Kessler01? Are you there? Let's give it another one. There you go. A little bit of a clap. Can't see. Is Kessler there? Is Kessler there? Oh, hang on a minute. If Kessler's not here, we're going to have to pick another one. I can't see Kessler. Kessler, are you here? If you are, put a heart up. I can't see. No, I can't see. Sorry, Kessler. If you've gone, I'm going to have to give that to someone else because you have to be in the room. Okay, so the next person is, how about Honor Boy? Is Honor Boy in the room? Honor Boy, are you there? Is Honor Boy in the room? Yes. No. Is Honor Boy in the room? I can't see Honor Boy even now. What's this? People coming and going. You stick around. There's some great stuff being said here. Okay, no, I can't see Honor Boy either. Okay, let's see. How about, is Shien in the room? Shien, are you in the room? Give us your heart. Give us a heart. Shien, are you in the room? I can't see Shien either. Oh, that's not good.
I feel like
Is
Shien? Yes? Okay, Shien, DM us, please. You are a winner. Hang on a minute. We have to give you a little bit. Okay, and then the last but not least, let's see who've we got. Okay, how about Lazy Eyes? Is Lazy Eyes in there? Lazy Eyes, are you there, Lazy Eyes? Are you there, Lazy Eyes? I can't see. Oh, hang on, my finger's in the way. Is Lazy Eyes there? I can see. Okay. Lazy Eyes. Yes, Lazy Eyes, you are there. Yes. Lazy Eyes. So everybody, Lazy Eyes, Crypto99, I can't remember the other two. Oh, Honor Boy and Chien. I think they were the 4. If you DM us, please. If I got that wrong, don't worry. We'll sort it out. Listen, PsychoYP, it's been an absolute pleasure and an honor to have you on this space. It's been brilliant to listen to the music and hear about your story. Thank you, mate.
Appreciate you guys for giving me the opportunity. Thank you so much.
Absolutely. And remember, this drop is happening right now. It will be, the passport's available right now, but the drop will be happening tomorrow. Keep an eye out on the Twitter space, the TokenTraxx Twitter space. Keep an eye out on the website and get in there quick, because these are going to go quick. So you ain't going to want to miss it. And remember, if you're not quite sure about how to do it, there are tweets at the top. There are tweets all around. How many visas do you want in your passport? Blah, blah, blah. All of that kind of stuff. You can just go and check it out. Go and find out. No crypto, no problem. That tweet at the top as well. If you need to get crypto, it's no problem. But remember, you can buy with a credit card. Super simple. So I'm going to say thank you very much, PsychoYP. Thank you very much to everybody else that's come and joined us tonight. I'm going to wind this place down. Thank you. Have a great rest of the night. Take care.
Appreciate you.